This doesn't even make sense.
Get Euron. Please get Euron. Kill him! I don't even have the words. I'm so angry about it.
This is more of a nightmare than the Lannisters ever were. What is your goal here? I don't get this.
Even after all the carnage he's caused, I'm still concerned about Drogon. Wow. Can't believe we're here. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today we are finishing Game of Thrones. Before we get on into the series finale for Game of Thrones, let's have a word from today's sponsor, Helix Sleep. Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently shipped right to your door. Everyone's sleeping habits are different, and Helix knows that, so they designed their sleep quiz to help match your unique body type and sleeping position with the perfect mattress for you. We've had our Dusk Luxe mattress from them for over 4 months now, and it has been incredible. With our new mattress, I sleep soundly throughout the night and wake up each morning feeling relaxed and completely well-rested. I've even found myself spending more and more time in bed each morning now because my mattress is so comfortable that I literally don't want to leave it. Also, I can really tell how much this mattress has improved my quality of sleep because I don't need naps anymore, and when the afternoon hits now, I am easily able to power through the rest of my workday instead of hitting a wall like I used to. With your purchase, Helix will give you a 100-night sleep trial along with a 10-year warranty. So if you're apprehensive about buying something you haven't tried, Helix will give you over 3 months to make sure that you love it. If you don't, they'll pick it up for you and give you a full refund, so either way, it's a win-win for you. Just click the link below or go to helixsleep.com/NatalieGold for up to $200 off of your new Helix Sleep mattress, plus 2 free pillows. Thank you so much to Helix for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into the show. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome if you're new. Today, we are diving into the Game of Thrones series finale. If you are watching this on YouTube, which is crazy. It blows my mind how short these last couple seasons have been. You know, I really got into this rhythm of every single season being 10 episodes, and each episode is basically the same length. And then these last 2 seasons kind of threw me for a loop. You know, the episodes got longer, but the season got substantially shorter. So I don't really know why that happened. Kind of bums me out, to be honest, because it feels like people just kind of rushed to wrap this show up. And I feel like, you know, I almost feel like bittersweet, you know. I'm excited to see how it all ends, but I almost feel like, what gives, you know? I want the same amount of time as I've had with the last few seasons. So it's definitely interesting. Already, you know, in the last episode that we watched together, we had this epic battle with the White Walkers, something that this entire series basically has been building towards. It's been building towards dealing with the army of the dead and who's going to sit on the Iron Throne. And now one of those major objectives of the whole show has just been completed very quickly, it seems. Like in one episode, it was just completely taken care of. So I will admit that felt a little anticlimactic. It also felt kind of strange to me that it seemed like nobody really died. You know, we saw Ser Jorah die. Belric, I still don't know how to pronounce his name. The guy with the eye patch died. Melisandre died. I think maybe a couple other people. Ed died. The little Mormont girl died. There were some people who died, but we really didn't have that many casualties. At the end, you know, people like Sam are still standing, and Jaime and Brienne, and it looks like Pod was still alive. It's pretty shocking to see how many people actually survived that battle. Truth be told, I was really expecting most people to die. I have a lot of thoughts about the last episode, just because we're building towards this seemingly impossible battle, and all these people survived. It almost feels like we should have lost more lives so that the battle felt more like a tragedy. And even if we win, it still feels like a loss. But it seemed relatively easy in the grand scheme of things, just because not a lot of losses occurred. And ultimately the battle was won and the army of the dead was defeated. So yeah, it seems a little bit out of character, I guess, for the way that the rest of the show has progressed. Because I mean, the rest of the show, horrible things like the Red Wedding happen, Ned gets beheaded, kids are pushed out of windows, dogs are dying. I mean, it's just tragedy all around. And then, you know, I figured that we may win this battle against the White Walkers because they probably don't want to end this show with the army of the dead just taking over all of Westeros. That would not be great. But I feel like we almost didn't really earn that win because it didn't seem like a lot of people really died in that battle. I also just have thoughts in general about the battle, like certain strategies that were taken in the beginning didn't really make sense to me. Like with the Dothraki charging when they did, that didn't really make sense. I remember thinking that was not smart. Like, shouldn't you let them come to you? Shouldn't you attack them with your dragons first? There were just kind of some strategies that didn't seem fleshed out. I also have some thoughts on Arya being the one that killed the Night King, but I feel like I want to save that discussion for the end of this series when I eventually talk with Tyler over on Patreon. For those of you guys that don't know, for every season that we've watched over on Patreon, Tyler and I do a discussion where we just talk about the season and we talk about our thoughts on the show in general. I think I did an edited, condensed version of that over here on YouTube for season 1, but then I realized that it was a lot and not everybody really cared about that kind of thing. And so I decided to keep it as a Patreon exclusive thing. That way I didn't have to really go through a 45-minute conversation and edit it down to make it interesting, but still make sense. And then it could just be something exclusive for the folks on Patreon. So if that kind of thing interests you, I would definitely go check out my Patreon page. I always link that in the description bar down below. I have been having a fun time. I mean, a lot has happened in the last half a season and in the season beforehand, season 7 and 8. As fast as they are flying by, a lot of interesting things are happening. But it does seem to me like certain things that happen don't necessarily always make sense, and some things kind of feel rushed. So I will be curious. And yeah, this has been a long journey so far getting here. It feels like yesterday I was watching Ned get beheaded and being destroyed and weeping over all the horrible things that happened in season 1. And now I feel like I'm so desensitized to it all. It's really true. The show does desensitize you a little bit. You do go from being a sweet summer child to being a child of winter. All in all, this has been a really fun experience. And as conflicted as I've been about some more recent episodes, the show is still fairly well made. The production value is really incredible. The music, the sound design is unbelievable. Cinematography is great. Some of the editing for recent episodes has been really cool to see. So I've really enjoyed it. It's been a really fun experience. And I'm excited to see what they do with this ending that people are so conflicted about. And with all that being said, guys, I think we should do just that. So if you guys are ready, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into the series. Oh, is there all the bodies that they have to burn? It looks like they're kind of doing it Dothraki style. I mean, they're probably doing it just to be sure, you know, after what they've seen. It's like, let's just burn everything. Even if all the White Walkers are dead, you just want to be sure. Ghost did survive? All right, thank you for addressing that, HBO. I had questions. Oh, there's so many people who died and not that many people left. Just all the important people are left that we know. Oh, Jorah. He's the only one I'm really sad about, you know? But I knew he was gonna die. Like, I just could feel it. But he's the one that I'm, like, devastated by. Oh, God. Imagine that smell, like, in reality, if you're burning that many bodies. That's gotta be horrible. Is this in Winterfell again? Are they eating? Oh, wow. It's like the most quiet dinner ever. Everybody's so depressed. This should be a celebration, you know? Like, they lived, but it's just, like, depressing.
I told you I was.
You didn't.
I did.
I surmised.
Drink.
Oh, they're playing the game. They're playing the game from season 1.
You have danced with Renly Baratheon.
Oh, Renly.
Drink.
Oh, they're finally playing that game with him. That's all he's ever wanted.
That's why we all agreed to follow him. That's the kind of man he is.
Oh, she's getting nervous. She's getting nervous that they like to follow Jon so much. Oh, Varys is watching her. Interesting. I'm just so concerned that she's gonna do harm to Jon. She was looking at Tyrion like she can't trust him because he's with his family. Like, or maybe she was just bummed out because she's got nobody like that to be with. I don't know. Oh no, I bet that something's gonna come up that she loves Jaime. It's gonna be awkward. Don't do it, Tyrion. Don't do it.
You're a virgin.
Oh, it's that? That's really personal, bro. Pod! Oh, yeah. You ruined the game, Tyrion. Oh.
I don't know how to be lord of anything. I hardly know how to use a fork.
Aww.
All I know is that you're beautiful, and I love you,
Wow.
and none of it will be worth anything if you're not with me.
Oh my goodness. He is whipped. I think she just wanted to, like, maybe get with him once before she thought she might die.
Be my wife. Be the lady of Storm's End.
Oh boy. She's never wanted to be the lady of anything. Oh, that's a really gentle way to raise him back up to standing position. You're like, no.
I'm not a lady. I never have been.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Gendry, you're so naive. He got smitten so fast. What a cutie. Oh, Jaime came after her. Oh boy. Oh boy, are they gonna make out? I really didn't think I'd ever see them get together. So this is gonna be a lot for me.
It's bloody hot in here.
She's looking at him like he's crazy. He's trying to do it with one hand in his mouth. He's so obvious about it.
I've never slept with a knight before.
I've never slept with anyone before.
Oh, I like that she always gives him back, you know? Because he can be a bit much, so he needs somebody that, like, is always ready to take him a peg down. I just really didn't think I would actually ever see them, like, make out.
Swear your brother and Samwell Tarly to secrecy and tell no one else.
Oh, God. She's losing it. Oh, jeez.
I want it to be the way it was between us.
Oh, God. I don't know if it can. I don't know. This is a lot.
I have to tell Sansa and I.
Oh, God. He's just such an honorable guy, and his siblings are, it's his family. She's got, like, such hatred and disdain in her eyes. Oy. It's like her way or the highway. I mean, that's like how it is with kings and queens, but it's like, it's just, ugh. I don't know.
How far gone?
Oh, are they now talking strategy for the throne?
It will hit her hard. It will rip her out, root and stem.
The objective here is to remove Cersei without destroying King's Landing.
Right? Wasn't that the initial objective? Oh, God, she doesn't like that he said that.
You did the right thing. And we're doing the right thing telling you we don't trust your queen.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
We're family.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell him. Don't tell him, Jon. Oh, you're gonna break their heart.
I've never been a Stark.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
You're my brother.
You're actually cousins. This is bad.
How can I promise to keep a secret if I don't even know what it is?
Because we're family.
Oh, I really hope that they still view him as family after this, because, I mean, technically he will be, but it's just f***ed up if they turn on him after.
Swear.
Okay, guys, you better not betray him then. They're not gonna like this. Oh, God.
Tell them.
Oh, we cut away! Are you kidding me? Why do we always cut away right before something crazy happens? I like to watch people's reactions. Dang it.
A pair of tall blonde toffs.
He's not gonna kill him. Really?
Oh, this is for you.
Okay, he's telling him. He's not gonna kill him.
Your sister offered me River Run.
He's like, what are you gonna offer me? Is that what he's saying? Because he doesn't want to kill him, probably.
We made a deal long ago, do you remember?
If anyone offered me money to kill you, you'd pay me double. What's double River Run?
I don't know.
Highgarden.
Highgarden. He did want Highgarden initially.
I'll come find you when the war is done. Till then, don't die.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna go back to King's Landing and not have completed the job? Or is he just gonna go hide somewhere? I don't know. That's kind of strange. Oh, both of her dragons did survive. That's good. Oh, it has a hole in its wing. He can't fly very well, can he? Is that gonna grow back? It's got a little hole there.
I don't want Jon to go down there.
Oh,
The men in my family don't do well in the capital.
that's true.
But as your brother once told me, he's not a Stark.
Oh, she's dealing with that info. Don't spill the tea, Sansa.
Tyrion,
Oh my God.
what if there's someone else?
No! Sansa! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So what's gonna happen? This whole series we've been building towards Daenerys, and I thought, sitting on the throne, and now she's becoming colder and more heartless and kind of scary and shouldn't used to be that way. Aww. Say goodbye to Ghost. You're not gonna pet him? Really?
All of it because Robert Baratheon loved someone who didn't love him back.
Oh, because Tyrion now knows the secret. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is gonna cause so many issues.
The fact is, people are drawn to him. Wildlings, Northmen.
People were drawn to her, though, and now all of a sudden there's this shift. Why can't they just work together? Ugh.
We still have to take King's Landing. Maybe Cersei will win and kill us all.
It's like, maybe we won't have to do our jobs. I don't think Cersei will rule because, I mean, even practically, if that is what makes sense, Arya wants to make sure that Cersei dies. I think she still has her list. Are you kidding me? Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Like it was just nothing. Really? There couldn't have been more build up to that? That was just obnoxious. Oh my God, what is gonna happen? I'm just annoyed that, like, Rhaegon died like that. I understand if he's gonna die, but he couldn't have had more of a moment. Like, that was just so out of nowhere, and Euron is always conveniently right around the corner ready to ambush them. It's like, oh my God. So what's gonna happen now?
Sunday!
Oh God, is she dead too? I guess they might have been stationed there for a while before Euron got them, but it's just the time passes so insanely now that I can't even process how much time has passed. Like, I just don't know. Maybe they were there for a while, you know, blocking the food coming in, but who knows?
And our child shall one day rule them all.
Your child, now you're gonna say it's Euron's kid. She's learned nothing about her experience with Robert. She did the same thing with Robert, saying it was a Baratheon. It's not.
Keep the gates open. If she wants to take the castle, she'll have to murder thousands of innocent people first.
Oh God. How did she get her? How did they get Missandei? How did they what?
I beg you, Your Grace, do not destroy the city you came to save. Do not become what you have always struggled to defeat.
He's right.
I'm here to free the world from tyrants. That is my destiny. And I will serve it no matter the cost.
No matter the cost, then you're not any better than them. She used to be so much better. She really is getting worse and worse at accepting any pushback. And I mean, I understand why she's upset, because it's been so long, but she's turning into everything she used to not want to be in, like, the last, season? She's always been so good until now. What is Jaime thinking right now? I wonder if he's gonna go back to Cersei and, like, I don't know. I don't know why he would. It really doesn't make sense. She literally sent Bronn after him to kill him. Is he leaving? Jaime, you're gonna go get yourself killed. What, you're leaving?
You're better than she is. You're a good man and you can't save her. You don't need to die with her. Stay here. Stay with me.
Aww.
Please. Stay.
Jaime, you literally can't save her. I mean...
I pushed a boy out a tower window. Crippled him for life.
Yeah, but you feel bad about it though, right?
She's hateful. And so am I.
No, what? What? I am, Jaime, she's tried to assassinate you, bro. This doesn't even make sense. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get back to her and she's gonna kill you? Ay. This is just ridiculous, man. So much has happened in this episode. It's like we're just bouncing all over the place. Oh, Missandei's gonna die. Missandei's probably gonna die now. Poor Missandei. She survived the White Walkers, and so did her partner, and now she's gonna die. Wow, they built a lot of those things, and they have them all aimed at Khaleesi and her dragon. Like, you'd think they'd just shoot right now. This is kind of crazy. Like, I wouldn't even bring Drogon here. She could easily just kill you all right now. Very easily.
You're not a monster.
Yes, she is. I mean, she could have killed him easily multiple times now, and she still hasn't. But she did send Bronn to assassinate him. I don't know. I feel like Tyrion's about to die or something.
Your reign is over. But that doesn't mean your life has to end. Doesn't mean your baby has to die.
I don't know. I feel like he's about to die. I just feel like he's acted so emotionally. Is she gonna kill Missandei? She's about to kill Missandei. Oh, God.
If you have any last words, now is the time.
Wow, that's great.
Dracarys!
She screamed Dracarys? She's commanding the dragon now? Or maybe she's saying it to Khaleesi. At least she got back. Oh, Jesus. Oh, poor Grey Worm. Oh, God. She's mad. She's big mad. But a lot of this just doesn't make sense. Like, she's so vulnerable right now. Like, her dragon is out with all those scorpion, like, weapon things pointed at it. Like, they could very easily shoot Daenerys right now. They could shoot Tyrion, and, like, they're just not going to? I don't know. That just seemed, like, so crazy. A lot of that didn't really make sense.
But what I tell you now is true. You will rule wisely and
Oh,
well,
Jesus.
while she...
This is such a bold move on Varys' part. Not really that smart.
Someone has betrayed me.
Oh boy, he's gonna tell her about Varys.
We wanted what you want, a better world, all of us. Varys as much as anyone. But it doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter now.
Oh God, she's totally lost it. So Varys is gonna get killed. But I mean, after Jon betraying her, I'd expect her to kill Jon and Tyrion. I'd expect her to kill everybody. But Tyrion would have had to know that Daenerys would have pieced together that Tyrion is the one that told Varys what was going on. Like, he should have known that. He should have saw that coming. Jesus. This is awful, man. They're not gonna burn him alive too, are they? Oh, they are.
Dracarys.
This is such a horrible way for him to go. I mean, like, she really can't just behead people. Yeah, look, Jon's realizing it now, too. He doesn't agree with that decision either, I don't think. It's just f***ed up. Like, you don't have to burn people. You could behead them. It's a much less painful way to go. It's like she lost Jorah, and then she just, like, lost that one part of her heart that was, like, soft, you know? It's like she's just completely turned into a different person.
Your brother was stopped trying to get past our lines.
She really waited to drop that bomb until the last second. I don't know. This is all just so crazy. Like, man, Jaime's a prisoner again. I just don't understand why he came back. Like, he thought he could help Cersei. This was, I don't know. Just irrational.
She's going to die. Unless you can convince her to change her course of action.
Is Tyrion about to set Jaime free? Tyrion, I can't believe you even think there's a chance of saving her anymore.
Escape. The two of you together.
Oh, he just wants to protect his brother and Cersei, I guess.
If you don't, you'll never see Cersei again.
Tyrion's gonna get killed for this, man. What is gonna happen? Like, is he actually gonna escape with Cersei? I thought Arya wants to kill Cersei. I don't know, man. They said they would attack at dawn, but you know, now that I'm thinking about it, attacking at night really would have made more sense. It's gonna be so much easier to see Drogon in the day. Like, it really would have made more sense to attack at night. This is also not a smart decision. And she might get her dragon killed. It kind of parallels all three of Cersei's kids dying, you know? This is the last of Daenerys' children. Oh, they got in really easily. They're just walking. I love how the Hound is hiding his head. Arya's not even hiding. It's kind of surprising Arya didn't use a face to dress up like somebody else, you know? Who's gonna get to her first? Arya or Jaime? Oh, this is the Golden Company guy. It's funny seeing him sit there all like important looking, and we've only met him like a couple episodes ago. He's had one scene. It's kind of funny. Oh my God, you know what I just thought? If Arya and the Hound get to Cersei first, the Hound is gonna have to fight his brother, and the Hound may die fighting his brother. This just doesn't, like, he's gonna get shot. I feel like he's gonna get shot. I feel like she's gonna get her last baby killed. You think she'd at least care about her last baby? Like, doing this in the day really just doesn't make any sense. Get Euron, please get Euron. Kill him! Yes! I want him to die. He drives me crazy. But I am so worried about Drogon getting shot down. Fire! Oh, that's ironic. They yell fire and then they get burned alive. Ha! Oh no. Oh. She went in that way? Oh my God. The Northern Army's not even gonna have to do anything. Oh God, all the innocent people are gonna die. No. This is really horrific to watch. I don't know how I feel about all this. Tyrion, what are you doing down here, dude? Tyrion, you're gonna get burned alive, bro. Oh God, the whole city's being destroyed.
The Red Keep has never fallen. It won't fall today.
The Red Keep has never fallen, but the people inside it have that ruled it. Oh, please don't kill innocent people.
I really don't want innocent people to die. This is horrible. He just wants the bell to ring so badly, and it's not. Oh, Jamie still hasn't even gotten inside. Where is he gonna go? Are they all just gonna, are they gonna fight or are they gonna forfeit? What's happening here? They're just quitting? They don't want to fight for Cersei. Ah! They're just quitting! These aren't even the sellswords! That's kind of hilarious. So maybe we don't need to kill a bunch of people. They're all begging for her to ring the bell. How do they all know? Daenerys, calm down, okay? Calm down, Daenerys. You don't need to burn the Red Keep. That would be a bad decision. Jamie did it, didn't he? How does everyone's yelling ring the bell? They all knew what it meant? Maybe it always means surrender. What's she gonna do? She can't. She's not gonna burn it. She wouldn't. They just surrendered. This doesn't even make sense. She just wanted to burn a bunch of innocent people. It's a needless bloodbath for no reason. What the f? Grey Worm's just angry. It's like they're both acting out of grief. They just want to kill people. And Jon is just like, stop. Stop this senseless murder. This doesn't even make sense. Daenerys, why? Why? We literally could have not done all this. And the people would have liked you more. Like, what is your goal here? I don't get this. We just want to really signify that she's lost her mind? Why are we killing innocent people? Why are we killing innocent people? The Northern forces, why are they killing helpless people? What the f? This is like so ridiculous. Just needless carnage. Daenerys, what are you doing? She's just completely decided to rule by fear.
If you kill another king before you die, they'll sing about you forever.
Why do we have to have this moment? Euron, what is the point of this fight right now? What is this? This is how Jaime's gonna go out? From Euron? What was the point of this fight? I really don't get it. Like, what was the point of this fight? Maybe Jaime's not gonna die? His wounds have to be, like, insane.
I'm the man who killed Jaime Lannister.
Okay, that line was stupid, and so are you, Euron. You are such an annoying character. Bye-bye. His lines have just always been so over the top and ridiculous, and I just don't understand what the point of that battle was. Like, you just wanted to kill him that whole time, and I don't know.
Sandor.
Wow, that's the first time I think she's called him by his name.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna go after his brother, isn't he? Oh, there he is.
Sir Gregor, I command you.
Obey your queen, Sir Gregor.
Oh, I don't think he will. Qyburn is dead just like that. She didn't scream or nothing. Oh, holy f***. Wow, this is an epic face-off. Now I just imagine the Mountain just saying, "It's over, Clegane. I have the high ground." Oh my god, we finally get to see how f***ed up his face looks. Wow, he looks horrible. Where is Cersei gonna go? This building is crumbling around her. Is it Jaime? He made it to her, but he's dying. They're gonna die in each other's arms. The Hound's totally gotta die. Wait, it's like nothing. Is he a walking dead figure? It's kind of what I figured the entire time, that he was already dead. It didn't even faze him, being stabbed like that. It's just nothing to him. Daenerys would have to burn him, I guess. It'd be the only way, I guess. I don't know. Arya, don't get trampled. Oh my god. No! Oh no. Arya, get up! Get up, Arya! You're gonna get trampled. Oh my god, they're having it parallel the Hound dying, but if Arya dies, that's really f***ed up. Somebody's gonna help her? Somebody's helping her. Oh! It's the woman from before? Man, that day player really had a fun part. Oh, he's got one eye. Oh my god. Oh my god. He really did let hatred destroy him. Oh my god, and then they're gonna fall into the fire. They're gonna burn to death. After all that, fire is what got him. Oh god. When is this gonna end? Enough is enough! What the f***, man? Oh my god, is Arya even okay? I don't even know. Oh! Arya! I was gonna say, you can't be dead, girl. Wake up. After everything she's been through, I will be viscerally annoyed if she... Viscerally annoyed. I'll be pissed off if she dies. Get out of the way! No way. What? And if these two can make it out, that's f***ed up. Oh, their exit crumbled. Are they gonna die down here? Oh, wow. They're totally gonna die down here. They're gonna be crushed.
I want our baby to live.
Well, you did this to yourself. Oh, there they go. They're about to die. There they go. I just don't... I'm at a loss. Is that Arya? Oh, she's gonna be hella f***ed up after this. I mean, even after everything else she's been through, I feel like this is one of the worst things somebody could see. Is it snowing? Or is that ash? It's probably raining. It's raining ash in the sky, huh? That's fun. Oh, there's a horse. How did this horse survive? It looks like so unscathed. It's crazy. This pure, white, angelic horse. Well, she's gonna get out of here on this horse. Where's she gonna go? Is she gonna go back to Winterfell? And, I mean, there's no way that I would accept Daenerys as my queen after this. I'd be like, no. Oh, it's covered in blood. It's a really pretty horse. It's like it was just magically here to save her. Doesn't really make sense, but I'm happy she can get out of here. Just completely unnecessary. And now there's only one episode left. Like, what? What? I thought she was on a horse. Wasn't she on a horse? Jon looks f***ed up. Like, I would be too. I would be like, what did I just agree to? This is like more of a nightmare than the Lannisters ever were. And it doesn't really make sense, because like I thought she wanted to break the wheel, and instead she's just become this villainous tyrant. Free the people of King's Land. No, I don't think you. I mean, yeah, Cersei was horrible, but what you did was pretty f***ed up, girl. The war's not over. What? What? Oh god, Winterfell to Dorne. Great. Oh god, she's like turned into, it's like a fascist ruler. I feel like I'm listening to Hitler give a speech right now. It's terrifying. It's just so sudden, you know? Her progression into devolving into madness was just like too fast. And Varys was completely right and he got killed. Oh god, what is Tyrion gonna do? Oh, he's quitting and then she's gonna have him killed, yeah. Oh, he's making a show of it. Oh boy. Tyrion's about to die like this. Like, is this show just gonna die with all of these honorable characters getting killed by her? Which, like, is just crazy to me.
She knows who you are.
Yeah.
You'll always be a threat to her.
Yeah, she'll probably try to have you killed.
And I know a killer when I see one.
Yeah, but she, like, wasn't like this before. This is just all of a sudden now she's completely ruthless. Like, she had specks of it. Like, they kind of laid breadcrumbs for it in season 6 and 7, but, like, not really. It mostly happened in the final few episodes of season 8.
Our queen doesn't keep prisoners for long.
Tyrion must have known that this was going to get him killed, though, freeing Jaime. Obviously, the love for his brother means more to him.
Betrayed my queen.
You didn't.
I did. And I'd do it again now that I've seen what I've seen.
You do it again, even though it didn't matter and it didn't save Jaime.
But the war is over now.
Is it? She just said she wants to go to Dorne and Winterfell and...
Ah, it's easy to judge when you're standing far from the battlefield.
Jon, what are you talking about? Why are you making excuses for her?
It's a terrible thing I'm asking.
Is he asking Jon to assassinate her? You might want to hire Arya.
And your sisters.
Yeah, what about them? Exactly. They'll be killed.
Queen. She doesn't get to choose.
No, but you do.
Oh my god. This is such a risky conversation to be yelling as a guard is coming. Maybe you should have whispered it, guys. Is this where Drogon's sleeping? Poor Drogon. They don't like winter, right? He must be hating it here. It must be so cold. We can't put him in the rubble somewhere else. This has got to be horrible for him. Even after all the carnage he's caused, I'm still concerned about Drogon. Oh, there it is. Wow. This is reminding me of when she was stuck in like that magician's castle and I think it was snowing, but I thought she saw Dragonstone then, right? Not the throne. I don't remember, but I remember it being snowy. Man, I swear, I literally was thinking to myself, Jon's probably going to interrupt this. It's just too predictable.
I saw them executing Lannister prisoners in the street.
Oh, he's cutting right to the chase. He's escalating this conversation real quick.
The world we need is a world of mercy. It has to be.
And it will be.
How? If you're not going to do that, though.
You are my queen. Now. And always.
Did he just kill her? Or did she kill him? What just happened? He just killed her. He just stabbed her? Holy He just killed her. Wow. And that's how she dies. Oh god, Drogon's coming. Drogon's not gonna like that you killed his mommy. What is Jon gonna do? Jon, Drogon would like a word with you. Oh, this is just crazy. I can't believe she has this crazy spiral and then we just kill her. Like, she's been around for so long. And yeah, Drogon's gonna be pissed. He's angry. Oh, he didn't burn Jon? What? He's not burning Jon? Maybe Jon can survive fire anyway. I mean, wouldn't that be more epic to show if Drogon tried to burn Jon and Jon was immune to fire? Wouldn't that be? Oh, he's burning the throne. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry, did Drogon even really understand what the throne was? How epic would it be if they had Drogon burn Jon and you realize, wow, he was a Targaryen and he didn't burn? I feel like that would have been cooler. Instead, he's just burning this chair like he has this concept of he understands what the chair means. I mean, Drogon really broke the wheel. We needed Drogon to break the wheel, apparently. That's good. I knew I liked the dragons. Is Drogon carrying her somewhere? I do feel really bad for Drogon. It's his dragon mommy, you know? But, like, I just can't believe that that's how she went out. Like, I agree that if this is the tactic we're taking with the show, that was the only chance he would have gotten to kill her, but I just don't like the fact that we had her spiral like this in general. Because with the amount of time we had, I don't think it really made sense. And she just deserved better than that, to be stabbed in the very last episode. Like, and now what's gonna happen? All those armies were following her. I mean, Tyrion's gonna live, which is shocking. Doesn't even look like it's winter anymore out here. I thought it was winter. Why does the weather look lovely and warm out here? Has Tyrion just been held prisoner for an entire winter? What? I thought winter lasts for years. What's going on?
Where's Jon?
He is our prisoner.
Oh, I'm just surprised they wouldn't have just killed Jon. Why would they just keep him prisoner? You'd think they would have killed him.
We don't have a king or queen. You're the most powerful people in Westeros. Choose one.
The irony of choosing one when Jon technically should be king. This is just so crazy.
Make your choice then.
Oh, he's gonna let them decide? This is just so crazy. All of this is so ridiculous. Oh, look, it's this guy. This guy who gave ruined that thing at the Riverlands. Ed, is that his name?
My lords and ladies.
Is he gonna ask to be king? Because that's ridiculous.
I stand before you as one of the senior lords in the country.
Oh, please, dude. You are not. Dude.
And understand.
Please sit.
Sansa. I mean, yeah, this is kind of hilarious. Never thought we'd see that guy again, but okay. What is going on here? This is such a weird scene.
Half the people hate me for serving Daenerys, the other half hate me for betraying her. Can't think of a worse choice.
Who then?
He's gonna say Jon, even though Jon killed her.
I've had nothing to do but think these past few weeks.
It's only been a few weeks. Why isn't there snow on the ground? I thought it's supposed to be winter. Does winter come and go in the capital?
There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story.
That's why Daenerys made it so far, because she survived the fire and then came out with 3 baby dragons.
And who has a better story than Bran the Broken? Who better to lead us into the future?
What? This doesn't even make sense.
Will you lead the 7 kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
Why do you think I came all this way?
I am so confused by this direction. He's been saying this whole time he's not a Stark anymore, and how he can't be a lord, and now he's gonna be the king? This just came out of nowhere. What is happening? Is this supposed to be some kind of moment? Because I'm not feeling it, despite the music. I refuse. This is ridiculous.
The North will remain an independent kingdom, as it was for thousands of years.
It was for thousands of years? Before Robert? Was it? This just seems all over the place. Like how nobody has anything to say about it. Like none of the other lords are like, wait, actually, I want to be an independent kingdom too. Like none of them, just the North. And it's totally fine. It's not a conflict of interest at all that Bran is a Stark.
Lord Tyrion, you will be my hand.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Giving you to the Unsullied would start a war. Letting you walk free would start a war.
So what are they going to do with him?
So our new king has chosen to send you to the Night's Watch.
Are you kidding me? This is insane. This is insane.
It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right given everything that we've built towards in this series. I actually can't believe he's going to the Night's Watch again. This is just so ridiculous. I don't even have the words. I'm so angry about it. Oh, he does get to see them again. Well, that's nice.
You can come see me, you know, at Castle Black.
I can't.
Why not?
I'm not going back north.
Where is she going?
What's west of Westeros? That's where all the maps stop. That's where I'm going.
Okay. I'm only getting emotional because, like, this is clearly, like, the last scene they filmed together, you know? But it's, like, I don't feel like that was ever her purpose to, like, adventure. It was to, like, avenge her family and be with her family again. And now that she can, she's like, no, peace out. I'm gonna go explore. Oh, is she looking in the Book of Nights? Look for Sir Jamie. Maybe she's hoping she'll turn up, but I don't think they've fixed the book since then, hun. Is she gonna add to it? Yeah, that's nice. That's sweet. I'm glad that he got to have more added about him besides the Kingslayer stuff. Is Pod on the council? Oh no, Bronn is? I figured Sir Davos would be. Sam doesn't surprise me. But Bronn?
Sir Bronn of the Blackwater, Lord of High God, and Lord Paramount of the Reach and Master of Coin.
Oh, he's gonna be the Master of Coin?
I think we can all agree that ships take precedence over brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous statement.
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
How is that relevant, Tyrion? It wasn't even funny! Like, how is that relevant? Ugh. Sorry, I'm just getting so, like, what? Ugh. I didn't even think we were gonna see Jon get back to the Night's Watch. Like, there couldn't possibly be anyone here that he knows, right? Unless, like, Tormund magically joined the Night's Watch, but I feel like that wouldn't... No way. Is he here? Is he actually here? What the hell? Oh my god, is the Night's Watch just filled with wildlings? It's just filled with wildlings? They're all here? Ghost is here too? Oh, she's on a ship again, yep. At the front of the ship like she was at the end of season 4, I think. But she's like all alone. That's so sad. None of her siblings are with her. I feel like if I was Jon Snow at this point... Oh, winter's ending. That's a sign that winter's over. How long has it been? Tyrion said he was only in jail for a couple weeks. Or maybe he's just going to be a wildling now. He's not staying with the Night's Watch and he's just going with them and abandoning his post. I was going to say, I feel like if I was Jon Snow, I would just be so jaded at this point. To everything, you know? I would find it really hard to keep doing the right thing. I would just get so frustrated. All right. You want to make this conversation easier? Come here. Quickly just say hi. Oop. Here he is. I'm going to let him lay down though because I think he wants to lay down. Yeah, you can lay down right here. Yes, good boy. I took a little break to gather my thoughts a bit about this series finale. I didn't love it. I'm trying to be nice, but there were definitely a lot of things in this season that felt confusing to me. This last episode felt very confusing to me. I had a lot of issues with, I'd say this entire season, but particularly the last 4 episodes are what stand out to me the most, is what I had the most issues with. I am discussing my thoughts on this season without having watched any videos, any reviews, without having read really most comments on the show, and even without having talked to Tyler regarding this last episode or 2. I have talked to him about the battle at Winterfell, but that's about it for this season. So these are really just my first initial thoughts. I will definitely go and watch some interviews and watch what some of the cast and crew had to say about this season after this, because I am really curious, but I don't really want to let that affect my thoughts here today. Some issues I had in episode 4, I think probably the biggest issue for me was Rhaegon's death. I know you guys know that I love the dragons. I like the dragons more than any of the people probably, and that's just because I like animals and dragons are cool. I think his death was just so sudden that it kind of felt like a slap in the face. It confused me that they were even able to be ambushed by the Iron Fleet again, because you'd think that Daenerys would be extra careful maneuvering around the sea, knowing about the Iron Fleet, because she already had such a tragic loss occur with them previously when she lost the Women of Dorne and she lost Yara and her whole fleet that time when Euron attacked her troops. You'd think she'd never forget about the Iron Fleet ever again. But no, she forgets about the Iron Fleet again, and they just kill Rhaegon like it's the easiest thing ever. That pissed me off. I also am a little annoyed by Rhaegon's death because I think it could have happened. We still could have killed Rhaegon, but I think it could have been done in a better way. I think if you'd saved Rhaegon's death till episode 5, when Daenerys does finally attack King's Landing, you could have used Rhaegon's death as a way to facilitate Daenerys snapping. And that's why she decides to burn down all of King's Landing. Either that, or you could have, not had the bells been rung, and that would have maybe justified her decision a bit more. I think the fact that people surrendered and the bells were rang and nothing really happened in that exact battle to facilitate her snapping. It was just something that she seemingly couldn't control, and she just seemingly transformed so suddenly into this horrible person that is now burning innocent children and women for literally no reason. There's literally no reason. If the bells hadn't been rung, her reasoning would have been, they're not surrendering and I need to do this so that I can take over the throne and break the wheel. That would have been her justification. If Rhaegon died, her second baby died, even if they did ring the bells, I could kind of understand why she would let emotion and anger take over, because that's her baby and her baby just died. I could understand how she might snap and just burn the village down in that moment. But Rhaegon died before this battle and the bells were rung. So to me, it didn't even make sense. There was no inciting incident in that immediate battle and in that moment for her to want to burn down all of King's Landing and kill all these innocent children and women and people that she supposedly has wanted to help for her entire character progression. I mean, that's one of the things she's been known for, is helping slaves, helping women, helping children. She literally locked her own dragons away when Drogon burned a child. So it's like all of a sudden the thing that has kept her going, her drive, her character's purpose, is completely overshadowed by madness. And it didn't feel like we really built to that in an authentic way. It felt very forced and very rushed. And I do think that ultimately having Khaleesi become this copycat version of the Mad King and descend into madness just the way that her ancestor did, it could have been an amazing story. It could have been a real tragedy. But I think we needed more seasons to get to that if that was what we were going to do. Because, I mean, in season 6, yeah, you maybe saw glimmers of her ego. And we definitely saw her flawed methods of ruling in Meereen. But ultimately, she wasn't like the way she was in season 8. And so for her to just quickly devolve into madness in this way that didn't feel natural just really didn't make sense to me. I could have been on board with it if we had maybe like 3 more seasons and we built to it really slowly. It would have been horrible and sad, but I would have wept. I think I would have really appreciated that. I almost wish they'd just not done that and just written something different and tried to wrap up the story in a way that kind of made sense with where the characters are now. I also had issues with other characters' behavior in these last few episodes. This season in general, certain characters were just doing things that really seemed out of line from their whole progression and their whole arc. Jaime's progression in particular, he was such a compelling character. We really just built so much empathy for him over the seasons because, he started off as this horrible guy who pushed a child out of a window and hated Ned Stark and was just kind of a douche in general. And then he's captured prisoner and he has this moment with Brienne where you learn why he's a jerk. And so you do build a little more empathy for him in that moment. And then he starts to redeem himself and treat Brienne well and really try to do the right thing. He sets Brienne free from King's Landing with his sword and pledges her to go after and protect Catelyn Stark's daughters. So he really does try to keep his oath. It was really confusing to see, Cersei just so quickly turn on Jaime when he said he needed to go fight for the living at Winterfell. But ultimately, I think I would have been fine with that happening had he decided not to go back for her. I think him going back to Winterfell or back to King's Landing, that moment just kind of confused me, especially that conversation with Brienne where he says, I'm not a good guy. I pushed a child out of a window. I did all these horrible things for Cersei, always for Cersei. And he basically makes Brienne cry and then he turns around and leaves. I mean, one could argue that that was all a lie because he didn't want Brienne to try to come after him, but it just felt like such a regression for his character. I understand that he loved Cersei and that would ultimately be his downfall, but I don't know, his story just kind of felt all over the place to me at the end. I'm having a hard time even quantifying all the issues that I had because so much has happened in the last 3 episodes, and a lot of things have really felt all over the place. So it's very hard to even kind of pinpoint exactly what was wrong, because it just feels like some of the characters are just behaving completely differently than they've ever behaved. Tyrion's another character who he just started acting so much more emotionally in these past couple seasons and not so much out of intellect anymore. And he really just became emotional and act really irrationally and not with his head anymore. So yeah, there were a lot of examples of things like that. Not with every character, you know, there are characters like Sansa who I think were pretty consistent this season, but I did have some issues with some of the characters' developments. This final episode in particular was also really confusing to me. We spend this entire show building towards Khaleesi ruling the throne and also showing what a great leader Jon is. And so, you know, we spent all this time in this season talking about how Jon is a Targaryen and there's this conflict of will it be Jon or will it be Khaleesi? And we get to the end and it's neither. I think if they were gonna try to rush this story and have Khaleesi devolve into madness so fast to where she couldn't really rule, I would have then appreciated having Jon be the one who does rule, because it almost feels like it was completely pointless to mention the fact that Jon is a Targaryen. It almost felt like that could have stayed a secret and it wouldn't have mattered. We talked about it so much this season, and he's not ruling on the throne. So I don't know why we really dealt with it that much. It seemed completely pointless, quite honestly. It felt like it served no purpose to the story because, I mean, now he's just back with the Night's Watch. I don't really understand why Bran is king. It just felt like they were trying to tie everything in this bow that would make people happy and, you know, fulfill Khaleesi's original goal, which was destroying the wheel. It never felt like we were once building towards that being the scenario. And so for her to die so quickly, being stabbed, no final words, she just dies. That didn't really feel super impactful when she died. And then to have Bran be the replacement for her just felt so out of left field, to the point where I'm left just kind of stammering, wordless, because I don't understand. It felt like we didn't really achieve what we were really building towards the whole time. And I'm fine with the Iron Throne being destroyed, but I'm also kind of confused by that as well. Like, I don't think Drogon would really have an understanding of what that throne was. So it was kind of confusing to me that he would melt it. I thought he was going to burn Jon because he was so angry, and I think that would have made more sense. And Jon, I think it'd be epic if he survived because he was a Targaryen. You know, we'd never actually seen him in fire. So that could have been a fun little thing to throw in there. Drogon could have tried to destroy him and not, and then flown away. But instead he burns the throne, and that just kind of felt, it's like they were trying to make that a moment, like, oh, the throne has now been destroyed at this cost. But the dragon wouldn't know what the throne was. So it's just kind of strange to me. You know, I have other issues and things that I either have or haven't mentioned. Ultimately, I don't want to just rag on the show forever. There have been some amazing moments in this experience and that we've watched together here. I think my favorite season in general was probably season 4. I think the writing for that season was absolutely phenomenal. The monologues for that season were incredible. The whole court scene with Tyrion and Cersei and Shae was mind-blowing. There were amazing monologues, just even for small roles, for the actor from Waiting for Godot, Barry McGovern. I mean, his monologue with the Hound and with Arya was just so intense. The writing for that season was absolutely beautiful. And I really feel like that season was where the production value was finally able to meet the writing and the acting. I feel like with seasons 1 through 3, you know, the production value got slightly better each time, but they were still kind of getting funding and growing in popularity. So by the time it got to season 4, I really felt like that's when I noticed the lighting, the editing, and the cinematography was just stellar. And to me, that season was just incredible. I really enjoyed a lot of the characters' progressions in that season too. I'm still really glad that I watched this show, even if I didn't love the way it all ended. For me, when I go into series, you know, there have been a lot of shows in my life where I love the ending and a lot of shows where I hate the ending. And I've had shows growing up that I loved, and then I saw the season finale and the season finale would ruin the show for me and I could never watch it again. And so I understand why there are people who, you know, liked this show and are upset of the naysayers, and there are people who hate this show now and are really like vehemently against people watching it because they just got so upset and they feel like they got burned. I completely understand both sides of that argument. I'm still happy that I got a chance to watch this show with you guys because I really love actors. That's one thing that I really enjoy watching in shows and movies is acting performances. I really enjoy good writing. And there was some stellar writing in some of these seasons and some stellar performances. And I'm just really happy that I got to familiarize myself with not only a lot of these actors' work, but also the writers' work, also a lot of the people who worked on this production. I mean, the music composition was incredible. Ramin Djawadi did a fantastic job. I always loved the music throughout this show. The sound department did an incredible job. I remember noticing the sound design in such beautiful ways, not in a way that was distracting at all. I feel like the sound design always facilitated the storytelling. There were just such amazing elements of this production. Art, makeup. Oh my God, the makeup, costumes, cinematography, of course, the editing. I mean, there's just so many fantastic elements to a show like this. So I'm really glad that I just got to experience all of it finally, because this show is such a monumental experience. It's so many episodes, so many seasons, and I probably never would have sat down to watch it on my own just because every time I looked at it, I just was intimidated by the idea of watching it. So I'm really happy that I finally have seen it and I'm familiar with all of these different creatives' work now, because that's something that I just love to experience and will take with me into new movies and shows, especially if I see familiar names or familiar faces. All in all, guys, this was a fun experience, really informative, really interesting. A lot of tears were shed, a lot of gross moments, a lot of terrifying moments, a lot of fun moments. The show had a lot of highs and lows, and I'm really happy that I got to experience it here with you guys. I'll definitely be excited to finally read all of your comments without the fear of spoilers now. It's been so hard to avoid some of the comments because even, you know, some of the YouTube videos that I'll post, I'll go and I'll try to start reading the comments, and then I feel like I'm testing fate, or I'll see somebody hint at something and I don't want to know what they're hinting at or what they mean, and I worry that I'll see that comment repeated later down the line but maybe elaborated on. So I've just always clicked away from the comments really early on, so I'm happy that now I can finally go back and read some of those comments, not have to worry about spoilers because I've seen the whole thing. Because that really is my favorite part of watching stuff like this, is hearing your guys' thoughts and hearing different people's opinions and thoughts on stuff like this. And I'm excited to talk with friends in my life about this show. I will be doing an extensive conversation with Tyler over on Patreon about this entire series, but that likely probably won't be posted until late October, maybe even early November. But he's currently filming a movie, so he's a little busy. That will be something that will be on Patreon later, so if you are interested in that, make sure to go over to my Patreon page. It's always linked in the description bar below. But for now, that is really all I have for you guys in this video, and I can't believe that I'm done with this show and that I literally don't have to watch Game of Thrones ever again. It's very strange to be done with it finally. I just keep expecting to have to watch another episode tomorrow, but there's nothing left to watch. Thank y'all so much for this suggestion. I had a lot of fun doing this for sure. And I hope you guys liked this video as well and this whole series that we did. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out. It lets me know that you guys want to see more content like this. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below because I can read them all now. And of course, let me know if you have any more suggestions and things you'd like me to check out next. How does the rest of my outro go? Subscribe if you want to, and until the next one, stay golden. Bye.